We're starting either in Makarasana, the crocodile position, or on your back. If crocodile does not work for you for whatever reason, lie down on your back in Shavasana. Let's just take a few moments centering, coming to the present moment. This is the time that we're establishing the breath, setting the intention for the practice, the sankalpa. So set whatever is on your mind aside. Just take it and place it next to you. It will be there for you when we finish. But for now, let it go. Resolve to devote this time to yourself, to bettering yourself. Close your eyes, and now you might be ready to start deepening your breath. If you're ready, start expanding your breath, both inhalation and exhalation, and try to make them even. You might want to use the count. That helps to even out the inhalation and exhalation. And also notice if there's a pause between your inhalation and exhalation, and vice versa. Let's see if we can smooth it so the breath flows continuously. Also reminding you that we're after the effortless effort. Now make sure there's no tension in your forehead, in between the eyebrows. Relax your forehead, relax your eyebrows. Okay, and then now, wherever you are, so if you're in Shavasana, you might want to bend your knees. If you're in Makarasana, on your belly, stay right where you are and take your next few breaths, squeezing the belly on the exhalation. Anywhere from 3 to 5 breaths like that. Good. Let go. And now come lie down on your back if you're not already there. Lie down on your back and grab your weight bag. If you do not have a weight bag, you will place your hands on your belly, right over your belly button, and the weight too. So place the weight over your belly button or your hands. And allow yourself to breathe freely. So your weight or your hands will move, but you are not using any muscle effort in your abdominals. So only by the movement of the diaphragm. The weight is moving up and down, gently, slowly. About 5, 6 breaths like that. Slow it down. Okay. So you're on your back, guys. I am seated, but you're on your back, moving that weight bag up and down with your breath. Now you can take the bag off, the weight off, and take a few breaths freely. Notice how it feels. This breath training is a very important part of our yoga practice because it works on the nervous system. It helps us to strengthen the nervous system and hence the other processes in the body that the nervous system regulates. It's basic. It's extremely important. Don't skip it, please. Okay, good. And now pull the knees into the chest, hug the knees into the chest, and you can gently rock side to side. Good. And now roll over to one side. Just a breath or two on your side. Relax. And then push yourself to all fours from your side. And then we're coming to standing. Carefully and mindfully. No jerky movements, no jumping up and down. Okay. Take your feet to comfortable and stable distance apart. So just feel yourself connected to the ground and stable in your mountain pose. Arms are hanging at the sides. Chest is open, shoulders down, head is neutral. Now abdominals are lightly engaged. And now lift the pelvic floor just a little bit. So there is some tone in your pelvic floor, but you're not using too much of the muscular effort here. Okay? So this will create stability in the lower body. And now on your next inhalation, both arms come up for the duration of the inhalation. Once your inhale stops, your arms stop. And exhale, bring the arms down for the duration of the exhalation. Again. One more time. Now we're adding lifting the heels. On the inhalation, focus on your balance, lift the heels and the arms, and then on the exhalation, lower everything down. Heels touch the ground the same time the hands touch the thighs. One more time. Focus on something. Focus your eyes on something that's not moving. Okay, good. This time we're going to keep the heels on the ground. Inhale, bring the arms up, intertwine the fingers. Exhale, side bend to the left, looking to the right. Inhale, center, and open the elbows, touch the back of your head. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, side bend to the right, look to the left. And continue like that a few more times. Inhale. Exhale. Turn the head. Inhale. Center. Open the chest. Exhale, the other side. Look to the left. Okay, do it a couple more times at your own pace with your own breath. One more time to each side. Lift the chest, reach it up. Back to center. And on the exhalation, float the arms down. Okay, move your shoulders. Let's roll the shoulders here. And do it maybe 3 times, 3, 4 times in each direction. Okay, and now let the arms swing up and down, soften the knees, and just spring like this a few times, and then cross the arms in the front and take your feet apart and add some leg movement, just waking up the whole body. Just move freely. And now twist. Let the opposite heel come up. So you're twisting to one side and lifting the opposite heel. Good. All right, let's finish. Take your feet to about hip distance apart. Bring your hands to your buttocks. So where your legs meet the glutes. So place your hands on that crease. Inhale, reach the chest up, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then on the exhalation, bending the knees, keeping the spine straight, fold forward, sliding the hands on the back of the legs, and then come to the forward fold. It's still, stay in your forward fold. It's still early in the practice, so keep your knees bent. Relax the head and neck. Feel free to move your legs here if you want to bend and straighten the knees a few times. That's an option. Can do one at a time or both. You can shift the hips side to side. You can grab your elbows. Don't lose your breath. Good. And then now stop the movement. Come to stillness here. And take a few deep breaths. Good. And on the next inhalation, bending the knees, let's bring the arms out to the sides. Bend the knees, and come into your chair pose. So arms alongside the ears, knees bent. Tuck the tailbone a little bit, lift the chest. Breathe. And on the next inhalation, wait for the inhalation, abs in. Inhale, come up, look up, and exhale, roll the arms down. Okay? All right, take your feet to about shoulder distance apart for the abdominal squeeze. Your arms are supporting your upper body. Let your shoulders come to the ears. Good. So put the weight of your upper body into your arms. And on the exhalation, pull the belly towards the spine. Strongly. On the inhalation, release completely. Continue. Okay, pause here for a moment. So finish this round, pause here for a moment. So we're going to continue like that, same thing, but I'm going to ask you to hike one hip up on the exhalation for the next few times. So exhale, hike your left hip up. Just do what you can here. Squeeze, inhale, release. Exhale, hike the right hip up and inhale, release. Okay, do it a couple more times on each side. Good. Now finish the same number of repetitions on each side. Come to center, relax, and then come up. Come up. Feel free to move around a little bit if to shake that off. Okay. All right, and then come to the front of the mat, please. Okay. Inhale, reach the arms up, a little bit of a back bend, push the hips forward, and exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, elongate the spine. Reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, bring the hands to the mat, and step back into downward facing dog. Alternatively, bring the knees down to your tabletop. Okay. Spread your fingers wide and press the inside of the hands into the mat. The thumbs, the index fingers, engage the abdominals. Reach the sit bones up. Now, you can absolutely bend your knees. You can also pedal your feet. Okay, now let's come to stillness in down dog, and we'll do the abdominal squeeze on the exhalation 3 times here. So inhale freely and exhale. Squeeze the belly towards the spine. Inhale, release. 2 more times. Good. And then relax, relax the belly, bring the knees down, and take your knees apart, push back into child's pose. Breathe here. Okay, let's come to tabletop. Okay, we'll continue our warm-up here. So inhale, arch the back, lift the chin. Exhale, push back into child's pose. Inhale, come back to tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, come up and push back into downward dog. Inhale, knees down, arch the back. Exhale, child. Inhale, tabletop, arch the back. Exhale, downward facing dog. So continue this sequence at your own pace. A few more times. So on the inhalation, you're coming to tabletop with the cow spine, and on the exhalation, child's or downward dog. So catch that rhythm, keep moving. Just a couple more times. And as you're exhaling, contract the navel area. And as you're coming to a downward dog, lift the sit bones, reach the sit bones up towards the sky. Good. Okay, good. And that's good. Finish. Wherever you are, come to tabletop. Okay, so we're going to transition to seated. If that's available to you, cross your ankles and then lift yourself. Use your arms to lift yourself up and then roll through. Or just come to seated in any manner. Feel free to sit on something. Elevate yourself. Okay. Shoulder shrugs. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, drop. Okay. Good. Now half neck rolls. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the chin over one shoulder. Exhale, back to center. Drop the chin. Inhale over the other shoulder. So continue like that with the breath. Okay, and finish. All right. Let's do a few rounds of Kapalabhati breathing. It's a sharp, strong exhalation and a relaxed inhalation. You go at your own pace, and we'll do 3 rounds of 11, taking 3 slow, deep breaths through the nose. We will be breathing through the nose at all times. And we're going to take a break for 3 slow, deep breaths between the rounds. Okay? And you're also pumping the belly as you exhale. So strongly, sharply pull the belly in on the exhalation and then relax the belly on the inhalation. Okay, so take a good posture. You need freedom in the torso, shoulders, neck. And let's take a breath in through the nose and start. Three relaxed breaths. Second round. And I'm going to offer you, you can remain in the same position, but if you want to try something different, bring the arms over the head. What this does, it involves different muscles, breathing muscles, muscles that are involved in breathing here. So if you want to try this, so we're going to do 11 rounds of Kapalabhati breath with the arms up like that. Just don't lift the shoulders, drop the shoulders, but lift the hands, okay? If you want to try this, go ahead. Or the first variation, 11 rounds. And 3 deep breaths. Okay, and one more round. For this one, I'm gonna offer you to cross your wrist behind your back so your hands are touching opposite shoulders. And 11 rounds of Kapalabhati here. Just make sure that you're not your hands are not pressing on your neck, so your neck stays extended, top of the head up. Okay. All right. Inhale. And release the arms if you lifted them, and 3 relaxed breaths. Okay, good. Let's come to hands and knees again. And take your right foot forward for lunge. And here, actually, I'm gonna put a blanket underneath my knee. If you need support under your knees, you can use the thin layer of blanket so it doesn't throw you off balance. Or a knee pad. Okay. And then on the inhalation, bring the arms up. If this is too much for your shoulders, find a more helpful position for your arms, maybe cactus, maybe even intertwining the hands behind. Lifting the hands away from the body, shoulders down, dropping the hips down. Good. Release the arms, the hands wherever you are, and then on the exhalation, straighten the right leg, fold over the leg, and remember, straightening, you can move here if you wish. If you think that this will be more helpful for your right hamstring, right now you can move or you can stay. Breathe, that's not a choice. Good. On the next inhalation, coming back to lunge. Now come up, step your hands on your right thigh, press the hips down once again. Abdominals in. Good. And then bring the hands down to the mat. Take your right knee back. Just maybe one breath here. And then the left foot steps forward. Find your lunge on this side. Hips down, long spine, chest open, heart open, and then bringing the torso up and find your arm positioning here. Release the hands down and now work on your left hamstrings. So either straightening the leg, maybe flipping the foot up, either staying right here, maybe moving. Check in with your breath. Good. On the next inhalation, come back to lunge. Come up, pressing the hips down. Good. Okay, now let's take the hands to the mat. Tuck your right toes, lift the right knee, and step your right foot forward, coming into the forward fold. And then on the inhalation, come up. And exhale, take the arms down. Okay. Warrior one. Right foot forward, left foot back. Both legs are straight. Okay, make sure you are not lining up, you're not standing on a tight rope. So that will be not good for your balance at all and for your hips. So make sure that you're comfortably standing like this, okay? Okay. Let's move a few times. Release the arms down. Inhale, bend the knee, the front knee. The back leg stays straight and strong. Exhale, bring the arms down, straighten the knee. Okay, let's lean forward a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up alongside the ears, leaning forward a little bit. Strong core. We're staying here. Lift the perineum floor. Focus on your breath. Strong legs. Good. And then release the arms down. Come up, straighten the knee. Step the left foot forward. And immediately take yourself to the other side. Left foot forward. Right foot back. Legs straight. Inhale, bend the knee. Arms up. Exhale, lower. Again, now leaning forward a little bit over that left knee. And come up. One more time. Okay. And now we're staying here. Firmly press the feet into the mat. Lift the pelvic floor. Engage the belly. And now focus on your breath. One more breath. Good. And now from here, fold forward. Find your mat with your hands and then take your right foot forward, coming into the forward fold. Now hang your upper body over the legs. Bend the knees as needed. You can even rest your chest on your thighs, but do relax your shoulders and your head. Okay, on your next inhalation, let's come up about halfway. Long upper body, long spine, abdominals in. Exhale, fold. Again, halfway up. Exhale, fold. And on the next time, all the way up. Make yourself really tall, reach up. And then exhale, bring the arms down and take your mountain pose. Let's bring the hands together at the chest for this mountain. Okay? So find your Tadasana, mountain pose, and feel your strength. You can close your eyes or maybe lower the gaze. Feel the strength of your legs. Your legs are very strong no matter what. Feel the strength and the capability of your body. And now is a good time to remind yourself of your sankalpa. If you thought of that in the beginning, if you thought of a dedication or a resolution for your practice today. Okay, and let go. Okay, take your feet to about shoulder distance apart. The knees are soft, and bring the arms into cactus. This is sort of like a standing cat-cow movement. So inhale, open the chest, squeeze the elbows back. Exhale, round the back, bring the forearms together. Forearms. Inhale, open. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. And one more. Bring it all in. Squeeze, squeeze. All collect that energy. And inhale, come up. Release. And let's open out. Star pose. Take your feet apart. Arms at about 45-degree angle and expand. Make yourself large, large, large. Reach out into the universe. Just take a moment here with that visual. Expand your light. Good. Release the arms, but keep the feet out wide and turn your feet parallel now and a little bit pigeon-toed. So point the big toes towards each other. Okay. And then turn your right foot out. Actually, let's do something different today. Let's keep the feet parallel. Yep. Bring your feet parallel. So we'll do a little bit of different variation of a triangle. Not everybody might like this, but try it. Okay? All right, so lean over your right leg. You don't need to come down low. Just wherever you feel comfortable. Good. And that's it. And now we're opening the wings. You might want to bring your left arm over the ear or upright, or maybe keep it on the side. Open the chest to the sky. Twist the spine a little bit, pushing that left shoulder back. Good. And prepare for coming up on the inhalation. Bring yourself up, hands on the hips. Relax the lower back. If this is too much on your lower back, please don't do this at all. You can just do the side bends, regular side bends. Okay, let's go to the other side. So inhale, elongate, and then on the exhalation, start leaning over your left leg only to where your body stops you. Okay, and then when you're ready, you can open your arms or whatever you want to do with your arms, keeping in mind the openness of the chest, the heart, and so that your breath flows freely. Good. Coming up on the inhalation. And release the arms down. Let's take the hands to the hips. Inhale, reach the chest up. Push the hips forward. A little bit of a standing back bend here. And then on the exhalation, even bring your hands to the hip creases and push your hips back. Long, long spine. Fold to the depth that feels good to you. Again, option bending the knees as much as you need to. You can support yourself with the hands on the floor. You can take your hands to the ankles or big toes. Okay, shift your weight to your toes a little bit more. Remember, you can bend the knees. Do not overextend the knees. Okay, now everybody, let's bring the hands to the front, like right in the center. For support, you can come up on the, yeah, let's do that. Come up on the, cup your fingers, come up on the fingertips. Okay. Now become aware of your pelvis, your spine, and we're going to do a few cat-cow movements here. Soften the knees. Inhale, arch the back, stick the booty out. Exhale, round the back. Continue. Squeeze that root. Engage the root lock as you're exhaling. Lift the pelvic floor. Good. And then finish your movement. Allow yourself to fold a little bit deeper and see if your body allows you to fold deeper here without pushing, without striving. Good. And now heel toe your feet closer and then take your knees down to the mat. And take your child's pose with the knees together. Unless it does not work for you, you can take your knees apart. Now make yourself into this small, tight package. So we stirred up, stay in that position, please. We stirred up the energy all over the body, collected it in our energetic container of the pelvis, and now we are assimilating it in this child's pose, accepting the energy, assimilating it for the future use. Okay, very good. Come up to tabletop, please. All right. Either staying in tabletop or coming up into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind you, and then bend the knee and open the hips. So twist your hips open to the left. The weight is evenly distributed between the hands. And imagine that you're trying to reach the wall on your right with your left foot. Open, open, open. And then re-extend the leg, even out the hips. And bring that left foot down. Just recenter, maybe one breath or so, and then to the other side. Inhale, lifting the right leg up, and then bending the knee, reaching that right foot to the left. Breathe. Good. And then even out. Extend the leg, even out the hips, and bring that foot down. Bring the knees down, and rest. either in child's pose or seated on your heels. So if this is available to you, if you can sit on your heels, please sit on your heels. Hands on the thighs and press on the thighs, shoulders down, chest reaches up. Okay, let's shift the hips to the sides or wherever you are. Come to seated with the legs extended in front of you. Okay. Bend your left knee and let it drop open to the side. Your left foot can be anywhere along the right leg. So inhale, reach the crown of the head up. Exhale, twist over the left knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. And then exhale here. And then on the next inhalation, bring the arms up and hinging at the hips, glue your upper arms to your ears. Elongate, elongate, reach. Fold over the right leg. And then once you've reached your edge here, relax your arms, relax your head and neck, and breathe. On the next inhalation, lift the head first, and then walk your hands towards the body, and extend your left leg. And the other side, so the right knee bends. Bring it in towards the body, and then let it drop open. Inhale, elongate, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And then on the next inhalation, arms reach up. And then upper body as a unit folds over the right leg on the exhalation. Keep your right leg active by pointing the toes up. Fold, relax the arms, relax the head and neck, and take a few deep breaths here. Good. On the inhalation, lift the head, walk the hands back, come up, extend both legs, shake them off, maybe roll the feet a little bit. Good. And then, so position yourself on your mat so you have room to lie down behind you. Your knees are bent. Let's just challenge the core muscles a little bit. So sit up as vertical as you can. Holding on to your knees. Okay, engage the abdominals. Now release the arms. Just holding yourself upright like that. Good. And now we're going to lower down the back. We're going to lower the back to the mat to the count of 10. Okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Relax the back. Bring the ankles underneath the knees, arms down. Now make sure that your feet and knees are about hip distance apart. If you have a block, you can grab a block and place it in between the thighs. Okay. And I'm gonna sit up because of the mic. As you probably have noticed already, once I lie down, there's something going on with the microphone. So, okay, and you are gonna do a few rounds of dynamic bridge, please. So you're on your back, arms down. On the inhalation, lift the pelvis up, roll the arms over the head. And repeat. Okay, here again, your job is focus on the breath aligned movement. Once the breath stops, the movement stops, and try to touch your lower back and the hands to the ground at the same time. And the same thing when you're coming up. Okay. And now come up into your bridge. Next time you're up in your bridge, stay there about 4 or 5 breaths. You can bring the arms down and intertwine the hands underneath your back if you wish. Or you can find any comfortable arm placement. Okay, don't let your knees come out. Keep the thighs parallel. Engage the glutes lightly. And you're reaching your buttocks to the back of your knees. Okay, good. And then on your next exhalation, slowly lower down and relax completely. Let's take a few resting breaths here. Okay. And now come roll over onto your left side completely with the knees bent like this. With the arms extended and stacked like that. You can actually, if you feel like the floor is too far away from you, you can rest your head on a blanket or something like that. Okay. Okay, on your next inhalation, start rolling your right arm over the head. Like this. Inhale, open. Turn the head to the right. Exhale, come back on your left side. Again. And your right shoulder does not need to reach the floor here. Just try to touch the hand, your right hand to the floor, if possible, or just bring it to where you can. Okay, and this time we're staying in the spinal twist. Breathe. Come back, roll onto your back in the center symmetrical position, and then roll over onto your right side with the knees bent and arms, so left arm on top of the right, stacked. And then when you're ready, start your movement. On the inhalation, bringing that left arm over the head to the back. Do it about 3 times and then stay. Stay in your twist. Okay, take a few breaths without moving here in your spinal twist, stretching the chest, stretching the shoulders, breathing freely. Okay, and then roll onto your back. Okay, now I'm going to offer you a passive back bend of your choice. Not back bend, sorry, inversion, passive inversion. So if you have a block or something that you can use instead of the block, you can place it underneath your sacrum and then extend the legs up either straight if that works for you or knees bent and just hang out here. Just be aware of if this creates, if there's something going on with you that you do not want to create more pressure in the body, then don't do this, please. Like that. Or you can choose Viparita Karani, inverted action pose, supporting your pelvis with your hands and the legs at 45-degree angle. I suggest you do not go into the shoulder stand or any other overactive inversion pose. We are almost at the relaxation part of the practice, so we need to be winding down and not stimulating the body and the mind too much. All right, and now it's time to start getting yourselves out of the pose. If you are in Viparita Karani, you can bring the legs over the head and then using your abdominals slowly lower down. If you're hanging out with the legs up, just bend the knees and bring the feet down and take a moment here. Everybody, let's take a resting moment here with the knees bent. Close your eyes. Breathe. Okay. Bring the knees into the chest. You can place your hands on the knees, on the shins, and then relax your legs. Let the knees open to the sides. Or you can not use your arms at all. You can relax your arms and just let your legs hang out like this. And then use your hands to push the knees together. Hug your knees, firmly press the knees into the chest and lift the upper body. Reach your nose to the knees. And then release. And now prepare yourself for the relaxation, please. right, you guys all know what to do, what you need for your relaxation, so you are warm and comfortable as you can be. We'll take a short, I don't know, 5, 6 minute relaxation, and then we'll be on our merry way. All right. So maybe you have a bolster under your knees, especially if your lower back is maybe a little bit tender or something's going on. You might want to elevate your legs slightly. But do try to take a position as close to Shavasana as possible, keeping in mind that you can only relax if you're comfortable, right? We know that. All right, so, and then once you've situated yourself, feel that support underneath the back of the body. Just bring your awareness to those points of contact with the ground. Feel how supportive and safe this is. You are in an environment where you can relax and rest. Just remind yourself of that. You are safe and supported. You are supported by your environment, supported by the people in the group that are doing this with you. We're all deeply connected right now through our practice. We're all supportive of each other. We will get through whatever life throws at us together. So let it go. Relax. Remind yourself that you are strong. You've got everything you need to be a warrior, to take on whatever is coming your way. Keep reminding yourself that. It's there. Sometimes we just need to take things very slowly. And it's fine. Just focusing at one step ahead and not the whole staircase. Relax your face, relax the forehead. And breathe as if your whole body is breathing. Every cell of your body is breathing. Your every inhalation is deeply nourishing and energizing for every cell of the body. And every exhalation is cleansing, detoxifying, and relaxing. Notice the thoughts as they come to mind. The thoughts are not the enemy. We just want to be in control of them. So be aware of your thinking without giving the thoughts energy. Meaning, not letting your thoughts take you far, far away. Now bring your awareness back to the breath. And then start moving your fingers and toes, gently waking yourself up. And then bend your knees and roll over to one side. And just linger there for a moment. Maybe 1, 2, 3 breaths on your side. And then come up to seated. And try not to fidget as you come up to seated, so we don't spill that energy that we created, collected, and worked throughout the whole body. Okay, just let that energy spread and settle with the spine vertical. Breathe. Okay, let's bring the hands to the heart. One Om and the peace invocation to seal our practice for today. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste.